Hello, everyone. I'm Mr.Dishwasher. Today, One Piece episode 1085 is released with the title, The Last Curtain. Luffy and Momonosuke's Vow. This episode marks the conclusion of the Wano country animation. Continuing from the last episode, Luffy and the crew are getting ready to depart from Wano. At this moment, in the square of Flower Capital, the storyteller recounts the battle against Kaido. On the evening of the Fire Festival, samurais gather at the port, ready to set forth to Onigashima, embracing the inevitability of death. On another front, Momonosuke finds Yamato. Immediately transforming into a massive dragon, he, along with Yamato and Kinemon, rushes to the port. On the way, Yamato reveals her pact with Luffy. She intends to undergo training in Wano, similar to Oden, so she won't be joining the crew for now but staying in Wano. This revelation angers Momonosuke, who feels abandoned by Luffy. He expresses his displeasure, recalling their shared experiences. In truth, throughout this journey, they've collectively faced numerous challenges. Initially, Momonosuke was a crybaby and a timid soul. Thanks to Luffy's encouragement, he gradually became brave. Over time, Momonosuke faced Kaido and developed the ability to unleash blast breath against Ryukyu, becoming a capable general of Wano. Now, both Momonosuke and Kinemon are furious about Luffy's abrupt departure, viewing it as an insult. They scold Luffy for his impoliteness and rush to the port. Soon, Momonosuke arrives at the port. By now, Luffy and the crew are on the ship, ready to set sail. Upon seeing Momonosuke, everyone warmly greets him. Unexpectedly, Momonosuke, along with two others, dashes towards Luffy. With an angry expression, he grabs Luffy, his eyes seemingly filled with murderous intent. Unexpectedly, Momonosuke, who is initially angry, turns to tears. He pleads with Luffy and the others to stay in Wano, urging them not to leave. After all, Momonosuke is just an 8-year-old child who has yet to experience genuine farewells. At this moment, Luffy takes out a pirate flag and presents it to Momonosuke. Luffy conveys that, despite Momonosuke's noble status, in his eyes, he will always be a clumsy and timid little brother. Thus, Luffy gifts Momonosuke the flag, signifying that as long as it flies, Wano is a companion to Luffy. Any audacity here would be a direct challenge to a Yonko. In the end, Luffy bids farewell to Kinemon, Yamato, and Momonosuke one by one. He then sets sail again aboard the Sunny. Watching Luffy's departing figure, Momonosuke makes a promise: someday, I will surpass Kazuki Oden. Afterward, Luffy, Kid, and Law prepare to return to the sea from Wano. Nami mentions a proper port in the Hakamai region where they can safely disembark the ship. Kid, standing nearby, taunts, claiming that ships using regular ports are inferior. Hearing this, Luffy and Law, burning with anger, no longer care about safety to prove a point against Kid. Luffy orders Jinbe to let him take the helm, and the three pirate ships plunge straight down the waterfall, leaving everyone in shock. And so, Luffy, Kid, and Law leave Wano together. These three individuals become legendary heroes, forever remembered in the history of Wano. They are hailed as the incarnations of kings, sweeping their enemies away like a violent storm. Both Kaido, the Dragon King, and Big Mom, the Yonko, are defeated in battle. The triumphant roar of victory echoes throughout the land. Simultaneously, the storyteller's voice gently resonates, narrating the tale of the battle against Onigashima. After Orochi's head is severed, he continues to curse Wano with the resentment of the Kurozumi family through generations. At that moment, Hiyori shows no fear in her eyes. Confronting the blazing Orochi, she does not take a step back. Hiyori transforms the emotions suppressed in Wano for 20 years into words. This line marks the climax of the narrative, and everyone eagerly awaits this scene, collectively exclaiming, Simultaneously, the storyteller's voice gently resonates, narrating the tale of the battle against Onigashima. And now time slides ahead to the day after the festival, where Felids and weapons can finally rest. A shocking truth is revealed at the port where the reversed crescent moons met. The denouement of this violent saga is a joyous reunion. The blood spilt in order to revive the clan will never be forgotten, a record of their sacrifices will always be carried by the wind. That concludes today's tale on our nation's renowned samurai and how they miraculously returned to us. With that, I think a well-earned break is in order. At this moment, Momonosuke inquires, and so, amid the fluttering cherry blossoms, the Wano country arc comes to a splendid close. The entire saga, spanning from episode 878 to episode 1085, comprises a total of 208 episodes. It has been a roller coaster ride with climactic moments, and Luffy has achieved the remarkable feat of defeating Kaido to ascend as one of the 4 emperors. However, Luffy's adventure continues. Moving forward, we are about to embark on the final saga of One Piece. I hope you all can like, subscribe, and share to show your support. Thank you, and until we meet again. Goodbye.